she's all on TikTok, bouncing around, showing her stuff, doing different dances and all kinds of things. But then again, she's complaining. You remember last year, all of the hand in the face, Caitlyn stuff like that about being the villain. She was talking about, I am the villain, but then she was crying because people were saying she's a villain. What do you think about her and her feelings towards people, and she's playing into that? I see you say that you get what you basically get what you ask for when you do certain things.
Yes, because same thing like Dylan Brooks said, I poke bears. Blah, 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 blah.
Great. And
then you get this. Yeah. Then he said, why y'all making me out to be the villain? Brother.
Why do people do that, man? That's just great example, man.
like what you want me to say? And then I was thinking about the 80 Reese thing. I was thinking it's a possibility, not a guarantee. It's a possibility. If nobody noticed what she had on, we will be hating.
You know it.
It's like, bruh, like what do you want somebody to do?
Man, see, that's why I really don't play into nothing like that right there.
That's crazy,
I just
man.
wanted, because a lot of women are coming to men's defense about that right there.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this is the twisted part about how sometimes women operate. You will wear certain things and then you will attract a certain audience, and then you get mad at the audience. And that's the same exact thing. You play into the villain role. You wear a certain attire, then you get mad when somebody comments on it.
I don't get it. When people wear stuff like that or act a certain way, it's a possibility it can go this way or that way.
Right.
So when it doesn't go the way that you want it, you can't complain because you knew it's a possibility. It's not a guarantee that everybody's going to like it. It's a possibility that you may have this and you may have that. It's a possibility. So when it happens like that, just go with it because you made it the original decision.
Let's talk about them contracts, man.
Who? The WNBA?
Yeah.
Which one you want to talk about?
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we've been here before.
Yeah,
we are really, like I said before, I'm here to help. We're here to help, right? We're here to help. No. All right, look, check it out though. We're here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're here to discuss, and hopefully some things help. But I just wanted to talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Hold. Before you go there, I want to say this. I was thinking about this, bro. The WNBA fans, they are constantly trying to convince. It's like, bro, just let the people be. Like, it's always, let me show you this. Let me show you this.
They're trying to keep it on your mind, man. Because if you don't think about it, you ain't gonna watch.
Trying to convince. It's like, let me be. Bro, let me come to it.
They're trying to keep it on your mind,
man. Now you force it. I think that what makes actually some people go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to force me.
Yeah. That sounds like you. Like you one of them people.
Yeah.
You real close.
Yeah.
You right there. I know you right there.
Don't press me out. Like let me watch it, bro. Like,
but this is what I was gonna say though.
All right, go ahead.
What do you think about her signing? You know, we seen her contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know her contract wasn't that great. But what do you think about her signing for a signature shoe for 10.8? For I don't know the longevity of the contract, but she getting a signature shoe. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that and the advancement of that part of the game and for women's sports and women in general?
Would you agree that is something big? She has a shoe contract.
Yeah,
so we both, I agree that's big.
Yeah,
that's a plus for WNBA.
Yeah.
All right, that's a plus. Now, you got to complain about every other thing that ain't perfect. Like, bro, we making progress.
Yeah.
That's a plus, bro. You can't have this, that, like this. Come on, man.
You know what the complaint is right now amongst the WNBA players?
What? The pay?
How come Caitlyn is getting a shoe and a person like this doesn't have a shoe yet, and they are 2-time All-Star, 2-time this, 2-time defending champion, 2-time like yo.
Okay, you said 2-time, right?
I don't know the exact numbers.
2-time.
Yeah.
2-time champ, 2-time All-Star. Let's say Olympic and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not buying no Klay Thompson shoes. I don't care how many jumps you make. Certain people just don't have it. That's my opinion, man. That's my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
So like that it factor. If that person in the
Everybody
WNBA that they're talking about had that wow factor from the beginning, they might get that wow factor now because of her and these other players that are coming in. They might actually recognize you now as that, and now you might get your shoe. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't have that pop, that following, that wow factor.
And I don't think people understand that. It's just that like, for example, Ja has it.
Yeah.
Bro, he ain't been in the league half of the time as a lot of people that have been all-stars, but he got that thing.
Yeah. That wow factor, that pop, that thing that makes that attraction, that thing that moves the needle.
Angel got it. Caitlyn got it.
Yeah.
Juju may have it.
Yeah, and Cardoza got it just for her.
I think Dawn Staley had it. So just like certain people.
Cheryl Swoops had it.
Yeah.
Tamika Catchings, Cynthia Cooper.
What's the other one?
Rebecca Lobo, Nikisha Sales.
They had it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just like, hey, man, but everybody can't get it. And I understand that. So that's why I feel about it.
Yeah. So I was just wondering how you felt about that contract too, because I feel like that is big. That's a big number.
It's a big step.
And that's the advancement that we're talking about as far as advancing the game.
That's it.
When we talk about people, like, she is moving the needle. For that contract to be signed for that big,
You got to.
that's a needle mover.
Yeah.
That person gonna put, but yo, and I just seen that Cardoza and Caitlin Clark's jerseys sold out faster than the entire Cowboys jersey roster the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Their 2 jerseys alone, them 2 women.
So why wouldn't they get
You know what I'm saying? Like, they moving the needle.
So the WNBA, it's gonna come.
Yeah.
But it gotta be patient. Not be patient. It's gonna come when it's supposed to come.
They needed those. They needed them MJs. They needed them Kobe's, them LeBrons. They were coming through now that are moving the needle.
Yeah, and certain people just do it. Like, I was thinking about Jordan. Like, there's nobody that was moving it like Jordan. Even Isaiah said Jordan was moving the needle. So it's just like, yeah, it was just certain people.
Before that, Magic and Bird with the Converse that kind of pushed it. They kind of gave it that. And then Jordan just changed the game.
And you know the funny thing about those Converse, right?
Yeah.
Bird had those Converse. Magic had those Converse.
Yeah.
So did Isaiah and Mark Aguirre.
Yeah.
But they didn't move the needle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
yep.
They
pushed
there.
That product. They pushed the product.
And Isaiah Jones probably a little cooler. The blue and white Jones, but he ain't moving.
Ain't nobody see him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody see him but the boys in Detroit or something.
Yeah, that's all that, yeah. So,
Has somebody ever broke up with you before? Or all right, so check it out now. Now check it out. I know somebody who is in a relationship and they are currently trying to figure out how to get out the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever had to deal with something like that where you have been in a relationship or something like that, or you've been broken up with?
Yeah. But I was in I was in 5th grade. I asked my grandma.
Man.
But no. I'm gonna say the other jump.
All right.
So when I'm in 5th grade, I asked my grandma. I said, "Grandma, I don't like this girl. I don't want to be in no more." She told me. She said, "What you want to do?" So I'm telling you, from ever since then,
you learned it.
That's how I hope.
That's the way you took it.
So I broke up with people. People broke up with me. I'll tell you about
that one. The one that hurt. How did you deal with it?
How I deal with it?
Yes, and what did you do, and how long did you mourn?
it ain't that long.
All right.
So listen to music and bullshit, but after a while you realize I got to move the fuck on.
I still mourn some. But go ahead.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But go ahead. I'm just telling you, I still mourn.
To me, after a certain amount of years, it's like, why? It ain't gonna be.
You're right.
That's me.
There are certain things that never, will always be constant reminders.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'm talking about when I say mourn. It'd be constant reminders.
Everything is a constant reminder. Everything. Like, I'm gonna say one thing. When I eat Chipotle, like, how can I?
Oof.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do you deal with a breakup? Or
deal with a breakup?
Somebody's
with the old head saying, find somebody new.
I say that's the quickest way to get over a breakup.
Yeah, that's the quickest way.
Hey, look. Do you believe it? Look, wait. Hold on, man. Before you get to your stuff. Your stuff. I don't want to say that.
No, go ahead.
Is it any truth to that? Like in your younger days, was it any truth to that?
Yeah, because it takes your mind away from the other stuff. So it puts your mind on something else. Yeah, or push your focus on something else. Yeah, for sure.
Would you recommend that?
Just go to the next. No, I wouldn't recommend it because you don't get a chance to handle that part.
Okay.
And you may take that to the next. It may mess up the next. No, I don't agree with that. No.
All right, so let me hear what you was gonna tell me and how you get over it, man.
Oh, just listen to music, man, and you got to spend time with me personally. I will spend time with myself.
Is it specific music that you can and can't listen to?
You know how it. Nah, I don't believe in can't listen to anything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I never run from anything, like the hurt, the pain, none of that. Like, I need all that.
Just take it.
Yeah, because I think that's part of the process. Yeah, I think that's part of the process.
I don't want to hear no song that we used to listen to together. None of that. I don't want to hear that.
No,
not for a while.
You that was out. All right. I mean, I still like Luther, so it's just like I ain't gonna. Nah, that ain't me. Nah. We had our time.
Yeah.
You may come across my mind when the song come up, but. It's still in my phone.
You better than me, man. I don't want to hear that song, man.
We had our time, man.
Yeah, let that song be that song over there somewhere.
And this is something I found out from a friend. What if she has a memory of somebody and a song comes on? What you want her to turn it off to?
Hey, man, do something.
Nah.
Do something.
Nah,
handle it better than me.
Nah, man.
Handle it better than me. That's what I'm asking you to do. Handle it better than me. This is how I feel about it.
So you ain't listening to nothing.
Nah, but to be honest, this is when I'm by myself. When I'm by myself, I'm not trying to reminisce these things. So I'm not listening to slow jams and doing all that stuff to make me feel and think of the moment or think about you in that kind of way and stuff.
Okay.
So when it comes to music, I don't want to be listening to slow music and stuff like that for the first 89 hours or something like that. Yeah, I just I'm just, if I'm gonna listen to music, it's gonna be just thugged out. It's I got to transform my mind. I'm not trying to sit there and wallow in my own pity. And that's what the music does to me.
Now, it's not that slow music.
Okay.
It's different of slow music.
Yeah, maybe.
Some slow music, like, I ain't talking about, oh my God, you're the best thing ever. Ain't no hell.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about moving on from the breakup. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably sad at once, but yeah, it's better. That type of ain't no hell no. We had our time, man. I'm not shedding no tears, no nothing.
All right. Seriously though, somebody want to know how you deal with the breakup. Though.
That's how I deal with it now.
Just music and just
how somebody. Oh, you were talking about advice from me to help somebody else.
When it happened to you, how did you get past that?
I'm trying to tell you, listen to music and be by yourself.
Yeah,
not hang with your buddies and feeling funky or different way around your buddies or around your family. No, spend time with yourself.
Yeah.
Reflect. Learn from the experience.
Yeah.
That's why you got to think about that if you want to move on to something else.
Word.
So that's why I'm like, I ain't running from it. Like, nah, where did I mess up at? Or where did that person mess up at? Okay, I need to look out for that next time.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to look out and be better. So I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I always go straight forward to it. I need all the pain, so I can learn. only so I can learn.
Yeah. Nah, the pain is therapeutic, man, because that is going to help you in the long run. Yeah, that some things you don't just got to sit there and wallow in your own pity no more. You don't have to lay there in a fetal position for 2 or 3 days and stuff like that.
Okay.
You got to get out there. For me, got to get out there and be productive, man. I gotta continue my life. Like some people, like they lose relationships and they stop eating. You know what I'm saying? They might miss a couple of days of work or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's that mourning process that I'm talking about.
No more. Let me say this for anybody. Since we helping people, bro. I understand people go through stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't care who it is. Now, I ain't going to say family member, past and stuff like that. But as far as relationship and friendships.
Yeah.
You can cry one time, feel sad for the person. Do not give nobody your damn tears twice.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
That's for anybody, man. Like, I understand people go through stuff.
Yeah.
You cry, let it out, but don't keep being sad and down, man. Hell with that, man. Keep going.
Yeah.
Nah. One time.
You sound very confident though, man. You sounded like a person who has their stuff, like their chest together.
Nah.
A lot of people are already down in the dumps when their relationship happens, then that just be the final blow.
Nah, you know what I'm telling you what it sound like a person that's been through it.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean. That's what I mean. That confidence.
That's been left down.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's like after a while, you be like, man, I'm tired of being sad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm tired of crying over you. Like, no.
So how do you tell a person who has been in that relationship and knowing that they do not want to be in that relationship no more? How do they break it to a person without worrying about their feelings and feeling like they're going to be crushed and all that? They want to be out of that relationship, man.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. All right, I'm going to tell you another thing somebody told me. Somebody I was dating one time.
All right.
They told me in a situation like that, only one person can be happy. And like my grandmother said, how you feel about it? Only one person can be happy. Both of us ain't gonna walk away just don't happy.
Yeah. A person told me before that one person is always gonna want to continue, but one's gonna want to stop.
so somebody's unhappy then, right?
Yeah. So
pick. And I'm gonna pick me. So
that's what a person gotta understand. Pick them first. Always.
Self-preservation. It's gonna be you. You was born by yourself. You got to go for you first. And how you gonna help somebody that's drowning if you drowning? Don't you think you need to float first?
Man, I agree with that, bro. That's.
That's how I look at life. Like, man, just let me get straight first. I got you,
man. Yeah, see, like most of the time, people be in relationships, man. They be in them for like years and years and years, and half of those years they trying to figure out how to get out of the relationship. They don't want to deal with either the hurt that they know they're gonna go through, the breakup part, or they don't want to deal with hurting somebody else. So they just deal. You got to think about you first.
Well, think about this. If the person doesn't choose them first, they're actually going to make two people unhappy.
Man, yo, they're going to be listening to it too, man. That's going to help a lot, bro. That right there is perfectly said, man. Go on, man. Sock it to him. Sock it to him, DJ.
The best decisions is not the easiest decision.
Man.
Every time, bro. We know what we got to do. We just don't want to do it.
That's what makes it hard, right?
Yep.
Making that decision. A lot of women want to know. That's why I asked you that. Like, how do men deal with breakups? It's probably the same way they deal with breakups. You know what I'm saying?
The man is going to celebrate now, be sad later. She is going to be sad now, celebrate later.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way that works.
Every time.
And I myself sometimes figure out like how do I deal with, because I get left all the time. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, it's my own self doing. You know what I'm saying? My own,
That's okay.
my own non-willingness to compromise in certain things. But it's just I have to deal with that too. The heartache of separation and stuff like that. And I do the same.
Same
Music,
thing.
surround myself with things that I know best, and just continue knowing that whether that person is here or not, I gotta still eat. I still gotta use the bathroom. I still got to work, get money, all these different types of things. My life can't stop just because they decide to dip.
Yeah. Life goes on.
Show, man.
Sometimes people don't even want to make decisions because they know they gotta cry first.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to go through it.
Now it's easier for the man to make a decision because after this I'm gonna celebrate. So it's a little easier for him to make the decision to break up. He want to turn up.
and be suspicious if somebody could break up with you easy. Most of the time, there's somebody else around, boy. But them women and stuff like that, where they can just go on, man, like just that easy.
Yeah.
They already got another shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, it was, and they probably was already pondering that decision.
They was playing it for a long time. Is what I'm saying. It ain't just pop up out of nowhere, man. Like, yo.
Oh man.
Ooh, boy.
Now let me ask you that: how would you break up with somebody?
See, that's hard for me, man. It's like because I don't like to hurt people's feelings most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I am very, very cautious of that. However, I've done it before. Don't think that I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before. And what I've done is I thought about all the reasons why I really wanted to break up with that person. Mm-hmm. And I thought about the least harshest ones that I can actually muster up the strength to say out of my mouth to them directly to their face. You know why you're doing it. You got to do it. Do it today. Do it today. Then I fall asleep or something. Like, yeah. And then something that happens the next day. And I'll be like, boy, you should have did it yesterday. See? And
oh my goodness.
And I've crushed before. I've crushed in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I've always respected the woman who's been able to say it to me.
Yeah.
Because I always think like I'm some of the best slices of bread they got out there. But but I also can respect the woman that knows that when I'm not for her or I'm not conforming to the way she wants me to be. I respect that.
Yeah,
you can tell me to my face or you can directly let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I broke up with people before, but I never did it not face to face. I'm thinking about every breakup, and there's always been face to face.
Yeah,
every breakup.
Me too. I mean, I ain't back in them days when you're sending kites and stuff, that didn't really matter, man. I didn't really little love notes and stuff.
No,
that ain't not them days. So ever since I've been man enough to, I haven't. There's no over the phone or nothing like that. no
letters, no nothing.
Tell your homegirl, this is over.
Yeah, because I always feel like, man, I will be pissed if somebody play with me like that.
Yeah, you can't respect that, man.
Yeah, so like I ain't even gonna play with you like that.
Yeah,
I tell you.
Do you believe that there is benefits of kids playing sports? And if your kid didn't play sports, how would you keep him active? Basically, coming up in sports life.
Oh, the sports life for the kids. The positives that I can see for sure is like the brotherhood, like the friends. As a coach, I realize now I got let's say I think 12 of those kids, they teenagers.
Yeah.
And we practice twice a week. I realize outside of the team, you got maybe one friend, but this is your friend. So you come to practice for the friends.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. So I didn't know that until I saw it.
That
I'm
locker
like,
room,
damn.
man, the locker room is something else.
Yeah, and then your friends, y'all traveling together, y'all stay in the hotel. These like your friends. So
Yeah.
I saw that in sports with kids. Yeah, and all different ages. So I do understand that type of thing. I understand teamwork. Even in school, like you may have a group project.
Yeah.
So like sports, it can teach you teamwork. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a chance. I like taking turns or being a part of, or you have a specialty and you're the rebounder or you're the quarterback. So it's just like it plants little seeds to me that you can be a specialist, or you can be specialty, or everybody's not the same.
Yeah.
Because the quarterback is not the same as the lineman. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it plants a seed. Like it's okay that everybody's not the same because we all on the same team.
So you believe it is benefits?
For sure. Like all those benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So now let's just say a kid, like we both grew up with sports as a background, and let's just say a kid a parent who has a kid who isn't into sports. How do they keep them like let's just say we're all sports,
Yeah.
and you believe in bringing your kids up in the sports kind of household of an environment like that. But what if they're not even into it?
What is your kid into?
So as a parent, you're supposed to try to hone in on to that, right?
Yeah, like what is he into?
A lot of people, you've seen it where you get your kid off the court. He don't even want to play. They want him to play.
Oh, you talking about a situation like that? Well, that is the kid maybe look at it as one way, and the parent may look at it as another. And we know parents do live through their kids.
Yeah.
Through sports, so that happens. But let's say the kid is just not athletic, because all of them not.
That part.
Is there other things like what is he into?
That's the thing.
Is he into art? Is he into skateboarding? What is he into?
So man, this is the thing. Like,
do you like movies? Like editing? Like what is he into? Did you listen to him?
What if the parent? This is what a parent will say. Check it out, and it's not hard. Because I believe we both got the answers to this. He ain't into nothing.
Everybody's into something.
Check it out, though. Most of the time, it'll be, I'm not even going to say a single mother. But a lot of times that I've heard it from a single mother, he ain't into nothing. He don't want to do nothing.
That's untrue. That's just lazy way of thinking, because
he's lazy.
No, think about
that
this.
part. That's what she'll say, though. I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Well, think about this. So we have, let's say you have a kid around you. A lot of us say, get out our face.
Yeah.
Or go do something else.
Yeah.
So what is he doing when he's not in your face? Is he just sitting there looking at the wall?
Nah.
Like, what is he doing?
No, he's not. Yeah.
What he doing? Is he watching the movies?
So
is he into movies?
It's our job as a parent to hone in on that.
Hell yeah, that's our kid. That's our responsibility. We had him.
The answer's right there then. So that's when I'm saying, I'm hearing this, he don't do nothing. He don't want to do nothing. Maybe somebody hasn't taken the time to figure out what he does like to do and then help him progress in that part, as opposed to just canceling off that he don't like to do nothing. He don't want to do nothing. He might not want to do what you want him to do. Yeah, I think that's what it be boiling down to a lot of times. And then, you know what I'm saying, the mom will cancel it, or the dad might cancel it to he don't want to do nothing because he don't want to play football.
Oh, okay.
Or he don't want to do nothing because he just lazy because he don't want to play basketball or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yep, because every kid ain't going to be like their parent. Right.
They ain't supposed to. They wasn't born the same year as their parent. They didn't have the same parents as their parents. They didn't go to the same school in the same era as their parents. So They can't be like their parents.
Word.
I was thinking too, when do you remember changing your style, your clothes,
I remember.
For real?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Damn, what happened?
I tell you this story all the time, man. It was like, what year did we go to Philly? What year? Whatever year we went to Philly to see Rue that time.
Okay.
And we stayed with Rue.
Okay.
From that point on, it's like my clothing style wasn't the way I wanted it to be when we went on that trip.
What?
Nah, man, it's like I wasn't really buying clothes like I was supposed to. I had maybe 2 or 3 pairs of Timbs, maybe 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, probably 4 pairs of jeans, a lot of different t-shirts and stuff. But my style was like, my clothes were bigger, and I wasn't really feeling them.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So when it was when we started to take trips and stuff, doing stuff, when I'm taking trips and doing things, I wasn't really feeling my clothing. And when I started going different places, I started to see that, notice that, like, yo, I really wasn't feeling the way I was looking. I was down on myself. You know what I'm saying? So I remember from that time on, when we came back, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make sure the next trip I go on and every other trip that I go on from then on out, I'm going to have everything laid out the way I'm supposed to have it laid out from top to bottom. So I can't remember what year that was, man, but I would probably say maybe about 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a lot of bigger stuff that didn't fit me the way it was supposed to. So
I never knew that, bro. Damn.
Real spill, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate my game at that time because also I didn't have it to spend a lot on clothes and stuff like that and shit. I'm just trying to survive. So I knew I had to get myself to a point where I think I said it before, I took a whole year where I concentrated on just me, buying myself exactly what I wanted to wear, my clothing and stuff like that, matching stuff together, shoes alike, and I did that stuff for a whole year. Before that, I always was into clothes and stuff, but it just, at some point, I had just, like, kind of, like, fell off.
Now, what you mean fell off? Like, not with the latest? The latest stuff?
All of it. I just,
Damn.
I wasn't, I went through a point where I wasn't even buying clothes. I didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had just the bare minimal to go somewhere to look nice enough to be somewhere. But I really didn't have it to be buying clothes, so I had built up a not care attitude.
Man, you got me thinking about all my change at Jones. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think women made me change the jump. Because all my little moments, I'm
that's
like,
real.
Yeah, man. Well,
That's real.
I was about to go to the 12th grade, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and we was going school shopping for 12th grade, and I was about to wear the regular shit now, wear old street gear.
That's the feeling that I'm talking about.
You know what she said to me, bro? She said,
said,
"You gonna wear that your senior year?" I said, "What?"
You was looking like, yo.
What? Oh man, yeah. So, but after that, it was of course a little sporty and shit. We get the shoes and all that, and then we out of Cookman. So now I got a date. So we 20. So now I'm home in DC dating. They let me know I got to step it up.
See, yeah, man. See, you got that feeling. You got that, like, yo, you got that.
I got to step it up, man. I don't have nothing in the closet, man.
That I'm talking about right there. It's that switch that you get, like, oh, man, I can't even keep up.
I can't
go here. When you start limiting yourself to where you can go because you don't have the clothes to go there, that's the only reason you're not going, because you don't have nothing to wear there. That's when you know the game got to change, man. You supposed to have something to wear everywhere you want to go, man. Straight like that. You ain't supposed to be
I was thinking about
I can't
that.
go, man. I would go, but I can't. I ain't got nothing to wear.
That's what it turned
I
out
gotta go
to.
buy something.
That's what it turned out to. And I know other people go through these stages, so I want to let them know it ain't all at once.
Nah.
Because I remember the date thing. All right, so let me get something.
Yeah.
Now we got a funeral to go to.
Here we go again. I ain't going.
Oh,
Nah, I can't go. See, that's how you end up in your uncle's suit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what used to happen to me. Like, yo, and then here we go. Yeah, you look all right, and that look like it fits. You stick your arms out. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, here you go.
Nah, we ain't doing that,
I'm
man.
like, damn, man.
Yeah.
You got nothing to wear.
Yeah, and it's embarrassing too.
Yeah, at least I got shoes. You know what I'm saying?
And then it came to a point like I'm at a certain age. I should have.
Heck yeah. That's where it started to hurt the most.
Yeah.
For me,
I should.
Like, I'm not gonna go through that right there. That's traumatic for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't attend, or I won't attend, or I'm gonna hide today, buddy.
Yeah, I think that will be worse. I think that feeling, like you say, is the worst out of all that, and that's the motivation for everything. I'm not going through that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing
And
that.
the sad part for me was I wanted to go someplace one time, and I was like, but I ain't. I mean, hell no. Ain't no
Man,
bless you.
thank
I'm
you.
not going like that.
I wanted to go too, but
Yeah, that's the word.
I cannot go. I'm not going, man. I'm sorry.
You got too many accessories to have to get. Like,
Yeah.
this, I gotta get that.
Yeah, I gotta get this.
I gotta get, like,
Now I do have a shirt,
Yeah.
but it do not match the pants. So,
too many accessories, bro.
no. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're gonna do to finish the sentence, man. So you gonna do 3, I'm gonna do 3. So I'm gonna go first. All right, so the first time I had a car accident was
First time I had a car accident was probably like 95. It was in the 11th grade. And it was me and a couple of my homeboys in the car, and we went to the club, and we was leaving the club, and them boys was knocked out in the back seat. In the back, it was like too many of us in the car, and I'm rolling. And boom, something. I believe the tire went, back tire. Boom, I'm on 95. Boom, boom, boom. In between a little construction spot. Boom, 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 boom. We spinning around, the car facing oncoming traffic, and it's dark. We all jump out the car. Car on the highway, man. I'm like, oh, no, man. I got to move the car. Somebody going to run into it because the headlights was off, and it was just like scrap metal sitting in the middle of the highway, and cars was coming. You hear what I'm saying now, right?
what? How the headlights go off?
We crashed, like boom, boom, boom. In between the guardrails, we done spun around and everything about 4 or 5 times, man. And now we facing oncoming traffic. And I'm telling you, man, I jumped back in the car, pulled it off the side of the road, and that was the accident, man.
That was your first jump?
First accident, man.
Yeah, damn.
That shit was almost it, too. The first one, man. That was almost it, so I ain't been in, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm not even driving after that. Damn.
And the messed up part about it was, man, the messed up part about it was my mom was a single mom. It was our only vehicle, and I done crashed her vehicle, and now she can't get back and forth to work.
Damn.
Man, I had a car or something like that, but my car was like broke down or something. Like I really messed up that time, man. Yeah. That was my accident. My first one.
Blank. stole my blank, and I never forgave him.
Never forgave him.
Them.
So when I was a younger dude, William Anderson and William Patterson, y'all used to be my partners, man. We was alright. Y'all was some goons. I'm saying, y'all was the goons of the neighborhood. Y'all knew I wasn't really a goon like that, but I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was a baller. I'll tell you how it went down. I'm tell you straight like how it went down, man. 'Cause I'm talking to these boys now. We grown now. Statute of limitations done ran out and everything. Blank, William Patterson and William Anderson. I'm letting you know who you are, man.
Oh my goodness.
So I had a. You remember them pellet guns? You cock back like this. I was probably like 13 or 14 or something like that. They was goons. Cock, pop. I'm walking around with my thing like, you know what I mean? I got that thing on me. Don't play with me. Man, them dudes, man, they, you know what I mean? They let me see that, man. Let me see that. And I'm like, no, man. And they like, yeah, dude, we just want to hold it, right? Man, they done took my little cock, pop. They robbing places with it and everything, man. Yeah, and I never got it back. And I'm real. I was mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Pop, like where your little cock back. I'm like, man, boys done took it, man. And he like, man, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody hold it, all that and this and that, man. I ain't listening because they was goons. And I was trying to be cool and trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go and check it out.
Damn.
Man, yeah. So they know who they are.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what y'all did. y'all got the young boy, man.
You got me.
Yeah, y'all got the young boy, man. But you know what I mean? I grew up. And that would, the situation would have been way different. But they got me for my little, you know what I'm saying?
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
We all got.
So that's what that one is.
Blank is the only reason I may bend the truth to you.
If I know you would do bodily harm to yourself, I will bend the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. If I know that I would subject you to something that I'll bend the truth all day long.
That's good. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about all. I mean, there's probably some other things, but that's the most drastic one I could think that I would really need to do that.
Yeah, that's serious right there. Okay. Woo.
Yeah.
But that's real though. I'm thinking that's the only reason.
People said I should.
People said I should use my voice. Yeah.
And what do you mean by that, brother? Elaborate a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? What you mean by use your voice?
One person that I used to work with, he told me, he said, man, you got a nice voice.
Straight up.
All right, whatever. He's like, man, yeah, you should use it for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey.
So we not co-workers no more. He see me later doing this type of stuff. He say, I told you.
Spot on.
Yeah.
My sister says the same thing about your voice. Different people that I run into all the time say the same thing about your voice. So it is something that is real about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's some real stuff. People say you should, and that's real.
Okay.
The most pressure I felt was?
The most pressure I felt probably starting a business on my own.
What about previous?
Than that. It's hard for me to think about that because I think I handle pressure well. So I can't remember.
What about it?
Anything.
Do you remember a time that you didn't handle pressure well? Or when you didn't handle pressure as well as you do now, and how you were able to manifest that baby?
The only thing I could think of, the first memory of having pressure is like when I came from Southeast. Now I'm in Maryland, but I'm playing basketball for the first time organized.
Real.
I hated that.
Real. It's real.
Yeah, I hated that because I never experienced that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was the frustration and I wasn't that good and just like all that. Yeah. So that's the first time I remember pressure. But I've been in other pressure situations. I've been in the free throw line, in the game online. I didn't feel the pressure with that. Just probably handling my business as a parent. It had to be something like that.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah.
Like I'm providing for like let's say Christmas. Yeah.
That's big pressure.
Yeah.
That's big pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say that.
That's big pressure. My best experience in my car was,
I'm thinking maybe driving the Tesla to Tennessee. Yeah, I would say probably that. It was just interesting because that was the first road trip that you ain't got to stop at a gas station. You gotta find a charging station. That's crazy. Lucky for us, the charging stations are at the gas stations. Yeah. So it's just a different experience. So that's probably the only thing I can remember. Every other thing have just been regular experience, buying cars and getting cars, and that's the same old thing.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Would you ever take your hands off the steering wheel on the highway?
Yeah, I did that plenty of time.
Yeah.
I do that in the Acura.
I'm taling about just let it drive?
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's a button on the Acura and you pushing that jump.
Hell nah, man. Nah, I'm with that. I don't care where we at, what road we on. I'm not taking my hands off that steering wheel, dog. I don't care. You see how I am, man. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my goodness.
Especially going 60 or 50 or even 35. I'm not taking my hands off that steering wheel, man.
I ain't going to sleep, but I take it off.
Man, I think I rode past a dude one time, man. He had both feet out the window.
You're a fool.
You know how brothers be sitting with their feet like that out the window, and he didn't have his hands on them. He just kicked back like this. I'm like,
you're a fool.
Man, you ain't at the beach, man.
You're a fool, man. Now you got me curious.
Uh-huh.
Do you use the backup camera?
Nah. I look at it. I see it there.
How you think I guessed that?
Cause you already know sometimes too the lines be off, man. Like them things be off, man.
It's there for a reason.
I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. What? Only thing I use is the thing that go it goes a little faster and louder.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the only thing I listen for right there.
So I'm about to ask you these two things, and I know the answer's gonna be no.
Go ahead.
Do you use automatic wipers?
Automatic wipers? What you mean by that? Like hit the button and just let them go?
All right.
You talking about hit the button and just let them go?
No.
What you mean?
If you put it on auto.
Yeah. Every few minutes or
No. If raindrops or any water come on your junk, it'll...
So you know what's funny? You check it out. Oh, that was funny. I'm gonna tell you a funny story, man. So I'm driving the other day, right? I'm driving the other day, right? And it started raining, and the wipers came on. I was like, I started slowing down, like, yo. I looked at the person next to me. I was like, auntie, I think it was my auntie or maybe my sister. I was like, you didn't see me turn the wipers on, did you? And she was like, no.
They automatic, man.
Bruh.
Oh, my goodness.
So let me tell you, man, that car got so many buttons, too, so many. I don't even know some of the things that's working or not working. Like, yo, I was like, the wipers just on. You might have to show me the button for that because the wipers just was on. I was like, I know I didn't touch them joints.
The automatic, man. All right, they made
I thought that was cool as shit. I was like, oh,
the automatic,
wow.
man.
Then I said to my sister, I was like, yo, they must be automatic. Like once the rain hits, they must automatically cut on or something. She was like, I don't know, I ain't never seen that before. I'm like, me neither. And this is my car. Like, I don't think I've ever hit that button or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all right, so
That's
since
funny
we
as
talk
hell.
about
You
that
already
jump,
know, man.
I already know. So
Automatic. Like what?
And another thing, if a car has automatic jump, most of the time, if you look at the raindrops when they hit your windshield, it's designed to go away from the jump.
Man, I peep all of that right there, but I just
So now you know about the automatic wiper. Let me ask you the second thing: do you use the automatic lights?
You talking about all day running? Hold on. So when it get dark, they automatically cut on. So now, hold on. See, this don't ask me that, cause my shit's just all day running, man. Hold on. You asking the wrong person, cause I don't never touch the light button. You asking the wrong person. Cause look, let me explain, man.
I ain't quit. Oh my goodness, boy! I knew it, man. You trying to save energy, man?
No, I'm trying to say. Let me hold on.
Oh my goodness!
I'm trying to tell you that whether it's daytime or nighttime, I never hit the lights because they are all the time on. You know what I'm saying? They're all day running and shit, so they always on. You know?
In the daytime they on?
Yeah.
Why?
They all day running lights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're always on. So I don't have to adjust it or touch it or nothing.
It shouldn't be. So you telling me in the daytime your lights is on?
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, man. I don't have to touch them. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? They all day running. If you are behind me or in front of me, you'll see the lights are always like they're all day running lights. So in the light they're gonna be on, and then in the nighttime they're gonna be on.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
man. So your joint is on all the time.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, they all day running lights.
All right, man. Maybe you talk about the same thing.
Yeah, so I don't have to hit no switches or nothing.
Nah, all right. So the auto lights. Cause my wife don't use none of that stuff. Man, it's crazy.
Auto lights.
Nobody use that stuff. Yeah,
no, you nobody use that.
So the old school, when you get in the car, it's dark.
Yeah.
You turn the light on.
Yeah.
If you put it on auto.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's daytime. It ain't gonna be on. It's only gonna turn on when it's auto.
Dusk.
And then certain cars too is up to you. If it's on auto, like I had to turn my joint off. It's an automatic high beams also. So sometimes when you're going down dark road, it'll turn the high beams on if it's too dark. Or if a car coming, it turn it back down to the regular joint. So just like those are some of the features out there.
Yeah,
I ain't know nothing about. You don't use none of that stuff.
Bruh, you hear me right now. I'm telling you, I don't even know some of them features even in the car, and they be doing it itself, man. Like, I don't know.
I know you use the seats, the heated seats. I know you use that.
Nah.
In the wintertime?
I'm going to tell you something about them heated seats, man. They be burning my nards, man. I don't really like to sit on heated seats. They do something to me, man. Like, I gotta be having to adjust too much and stuff. I don't like the way it feels down there like that, man, with that heat. So I don't mess around with heated seats, man. You know, other people like them. They like it a lot, but I don't even. Hell no, man. Them features, got a massage feature too. I don't mess with that either.
Not when I'm driving.
Hell no. Yeah. I don't. Feel weird to me, man. Like I don't like the feeling, man. Being finagled and stuff while I'm moving.
Nah, I can't believe you don't use none of them features, man. I use the lane assistant.
Bruh, you're introducing me to all of them. Like they got with the parking assistant and all this stuff.
All that.
I don't even know the buttons. Some of the buttons that I don't press and then just be hearing stuff like beep 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 beep, bing ding ding ding, all this stuff, and I'm like, what the hell?
Man, you gotta learn. All right, so. It's a feature
Foreign
on there.
language.
That's all right though.
I'm learning it though.
But we in the age, so if it's a car coming over here, it's something they can tell you is a car coming.
Yeah.
So you got that on.
Yeah.
All right. So you can turn it on if you want to. If you want to. So you know it's something in there.
Yeah, it dings though. It
Yeah.
does like
Okay.
a
So
ding.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know it's something in there. If you just get out the lane, it'll tell you.
The lane shift.
Yeah. No, like you stay in the lane.
Nah.
All right. So you got that on that jump.
I don't know.
So you know it's something on there that can keep you 3 cars, 4 cars.
Hell no, I ain't doing nothing with that, man. I ain't pressing no button like that. Mess around and lose control of your car, man. See what I'm saying? When you have to make a quick move. Hell no, I ain't doing no shit like that. You be stuck. The car ain't going. It's just not. No. I don't mess with stuff like that. On the highway at high rates of speed, too. You be pressing buttons, your car hit an automatic park or something. Hell no. Look, man, I've been somewhere in that damn car and then pulled out and hit a button. I'm over here just playing with stuff, trying to play with stuff. While I'm driving, playing with buttons and stuff, That car went in park like, I almost hit my face on the steering wheel, man.
Oh, my goodness. You put the robot.
Yes.
Them cars ain't for you, man.
I can't read this shit.
You need one of these jumps.
Yeah, you know I like the old pull
Yeah,
down.
you need a motherfucking carburetor jump, you gotta hit the gas. Get some gas. Yeah, that's what you need right there.
I like that though.
Yeah, I know.
Chevy, man.
Yeah, that's what you need right there. You don't need none of that new shit.
Nah, man.
No sunroof, no nothing.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
You had to introduce me to all them features and shit, man.
I kind of knew you didn't.
You see how I be locking the doors and shit, man. I don't mess with all the features, man. Old school with it, man. (2012).
Okay.
What NFL team was known for putting bounties on players' heads? We talk about how we both have helped people before, and stories of helping people, and how do you decide who you help when it comes down to you helping somebody?
How do I help? I decide when it just feel right. Sometimes I would tell you, sometimes it don't feel right, so I'm just not helping.
So it's a feel thing.
Yeah, for me. Sometimes, because I now I'm thinking about sometimes like, yeah, nah, just don't, nah. I ain't gonna do it. Something ain't right. I don't feel it. But some, like the other day, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it.
Have you ever gave somebody something and you didn't have it to give, but you gave it anyway?
No, I don't think so. I don't do that.
Have you ever gave and regretted it?
Nah, I don't regret nothing in life. You know, you ever gave and regret?
Hell yeah.
For
I
real.
got stories of it, man.
So tell me that story about the regret, John. So what happened? Now, when you talking about somebody taking advantage of you,
Yeah.
that's different. We all get taken advantage of.
I
I thought you were talking about you just trying to really help,
Nah, I was.
and they just took advantage of it. All right, go ahead, tell me this. I gotta hear this, John. Now, God damn.
So,
All right.
I'm coming out to the gas station, man. This lady talking about some, please help me. My friends left me here. They left and they're going to South Carolina. I'm trying to get to South Carolina. I need help getting to South Carolina. I need just a couple of dollars, maybe a few dollars to help me get to North. Boom. So I'm like looking at the person, like feeling like, I felt real bad. Like, man, it could be my sister. I always say that it could be like my mom or something. Damn. So I gave you a couple of dollars. I gave you money that I ain't really had to give, but the way you presented it to me, you got me. So boom, I gave it to her. Maybe 4 or 5 days later, I'm riding through the hood, man. I noticed the van driving a little bit. I'm like, I know that's not the van, that's the girl. And I pulled up next to the van. It's the girl. She chilling in the hood. She got a dude in the seat next to her. I'm like, yo. I went off, man. And the dude sitting there like, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't want no parts of it because I'm like letting her know like that was messed up. You know what I mean? I thought you was hurting, and I thought you wasn't from around here. I thought you needed help getting back to South Carolina, blah, 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 and I'm seeing you in the street now. That one hurt me because I was very upset because I really bought the story. You know what I'm saying? I've been mad at myself for buying the story. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we all buy stories.
She got me good, though.
She got you.
Real good. And I wanted to let her know, don't do that to nobody else, man.
She probably, man, say whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see that story. How you can regret helping somebody. Yeah, I can see that now. But you had to go through that to know.
But it still don't stop me from helping people.
But you know a little bit better now from helping.
That sting lets me know like what other things to kind of look for.
So what makes you say I'm gonna help this person?
Like you said, it's a feel thing.
Okay.
And then a lot of times I ask myself, can I live without what I'm getting ready to help them for?
Okay.
Can I afford to be without it? Whatever it is they might need, like, you know, coat for instance, money for instance, this, that. Can I afford to part with that at that moment? It's an instinctual thing too. It's like at that moment, am I willing to part with this?
Yeah, okay.
And that's how I decide whether I'm gonna give or not. And sometimes I do get got a lot, I'm sure, because I do sometimes see the same person that I might have helped in the same spot. The next day or the next 2 days, 3 days, I see him again or something.
Yeah.
But it's different from you selling me a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping you. You shooting straight, but what you really doing and me helping you, that's another thing.
So I was thinking about when I looked out for the dude in front of 7-Eleven, and you're right, if you can part with it at the time, because I can afford to help the dude out at the moment,
No sweat off your back. It's been many a times I wanted to help, but my excuse has been I don't have time because where I'm going, literally, I don't have time. I'm like, if I stop, then I'm going to be late. Or if I stop, I'm going to be this or that or this or that. So my excuse normally is, damn, I really don't have the time to stop right now to help you.
Sometimes you don't have the time.
Yeah, and that'd be real.
Yeah.
But I can always use that as my real excuse to, like, in my mind, too, that I haven't helped people before because I haven't had time. And that's real.
Yeah. And I was thinking about the having time. Some people may say, oh, well, you know, you make time or whatever.
Yeah,
but the point of saying you don't have time, for me, I think is like, I don't have time to go all the way there with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have that time. Man. Maybe I can short
something
term
on the surface.
Yeah, maybe I can help you with that. But to make sure you good, I don't have that time. It then is like I don't want to start it because I know I can't give you.
There it is. The
whole jump.
Yeah. So I'd rather just not even mess with you.
So it ain't like I'm trying to be in a way, but I really don't have all that time if you needed me to.
Straight up, man. That's real. Yeah. So do you remember a time that you went out of your way to help somebody?
Out of my way. Now, what you say out of me? What's out of your way?
Where you just like you was the guy. You might have stopped your car somewhere, pulled it over, and did something, or you might have ran up in a burning building or something. You might have, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe somebody drowned, and then you got them.
Probably so. I think about the lady I helped with the car, but again, I had enough time to do that because I was just going to the court. Or I was going to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing I wasn't going to work or nothing like that, so I had the time, so that's why I did stop. What you got out of the way?
All right, man. So one time, I was on a lunch break, right? And I was like, I wasn't even supposed to be doing this. I probably had like 26 minutes left to get back to work, and I decided to go by my house just to do some stuff real quick.
All right, and
and then try to get back to work.
All right, okay.
But when I turned down the little thing, man, to go into my place, like I noticed some guy that I knew, you know what I mean, and it looked like a situation over there to my left. So I'm driving, I look over there to the left, and he's like, "Hey, man, Fred." So I stop and I go over there, and man, I get over there, and you won't believe what I seen, man. it's a lady like hanging out the car. She hanging out the car. She got one leg though. And my homeboy is like trying to put her back in the car. And she's falling out. Like she's like literally falling out the car. And he like, hey man, help me please, man, help me please. So and I'm like, what the hell is going on? How did this happen? He's like, man, I was coming into this building and the lady right here was falling out the car and I tried. I'm like, so mind you, I jump in there and like my hand all in there, like my hand all, you know, one leg thing going on, man. And I'm looking at the clock and we're stuck. Like, I'm looking at the clock. I got to get back to work and we're stuck. Like, I'm stuck with this lady. I'm like, lady, you got to, you know what I'm saying, let your weight go. And she's just falling and falling and falling, man. And I'm telling you, the weight was a problem. So that was the reason why we couldn't put her back in the car, just throw her in the car so easily. Man, it was just like, wow, how did I get myself into this right here, man? And we finally mushed the person into the car. And man, I didn't make it back to work in time or nothing. Went out of my way.
That's crazy, man.
I shouldn't even got involved.
You shouldn't even been there.
Right. I didn't know what I was even walking up on. I didn't know what I was looking at from a distance. You feel me? You don't know what that is from a distance, man.
I don't see nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not even here. You got. I guess you got to be selective who you help, man.
That man was in a tough position, though. I'm like, how did you get yourself in this position,
Right.
man?
I think I probably better let him get himself out of that position. Because now he got me in a situation. It's like, I got to be the work, bro.
Man,
You know what? I probably would have left. Or just tell him I ain't got time. Or something. Because, again, self-preservation. Okay, let's say you lose a job. What you going to say? Oh, yeah, man, I was hoping so-and-so put somebody in the car. Everybody will look at you like it's Fred. For real, Fred. You got fried for that, Fred. No, I'm not doing it, man. I'm going back to work. I'll just give you the wave.
Man,
I'll wave until you ain't got time, man. I'm going to work, man. Figure that thing out. Let somebody else get it up in there. How'd she get it? Who was driving her?
She was a passenger.
Who was driving her?
I don't even know, man. So she had a situation, man.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm trying to tell you.
She was on the passenger
You a
side,
passenger?
hanging
I'm
on to the steering
with the
wheel.
driver. I'm out. I'm not being late. Man, you crazy.
I was wondering, how is she falling out the car? I think she was trying to get out, maybe, or something. I don't know, man. I don't like.
Wait
how
for
are
the passenger to come. I mean, the driver to come.
How did you get like this?
Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking with it.
Then I was talking about how the look would look if people just see us now with us two on top of her, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, you see how this look? I said, you see this, man? You see how you got me, man? You got me in a situation where you got me about to get locked up.
Nope, I wouldn't even be in there. And you just going on lunch, but man, hell no, I'm out. I'm thinking about all that.
So
man.
wait, I thought about it, and I was supposed to say, hey, man, I don't know what y'all gonna
I gotta
do,
go
but
back to work. Hey,
I don't know what
you
y'all
got a
gonna
problem
do.
with that.
I
We
don't
can't
know.
be friends
I
no
don't know
more.
what
Like, how
y'all
can you
gonna
have a
do,
problem?
man. I gotta roll.
I got to roll, man. I got to go back to work. I'm on my lunch break. I'm not fucking around with y'all. Man, you crazy, man. I can see it now. I'm gone, bro. I gotta go back to work.
So you did me like that, dog. See
See
what I'm
that-
saying?
see that-
See what I'm saying, though? See what I'm saying?
All right.
Look, you
Now-
did me like that, though.
Was I over there?
I
Was
wouldn't
that-
have did you.
was
I
that
wouldn't
me?
have did
Was
you
that me?
like that. I
Was
would have
that
been
me,
like,
though?
I'd have been like, go back to work, man. He got to, look, man, we
Yeah.
gonna have to figure this out. He got to
Yeah.
go back to work.
Yeah.
Go ahead, just lay on top of me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to work. I got this. Go ahead.
You just go ahead. I got it, bro.
Hold on. First of all,
Holla at me.
if I'm the first person,
Yeah.
where's the driver?
While you holding this lady, or you just let her fall out first? You grabbed her first, and then you asking her where's the driver?
You know what I was thinking? I'm not helping you back in. I help you on the ground. I just thought about that. Like, why y'all helping her in? You better sit on this ground and wait for this driver. You want to go out the you okay? So you fell out. All right. So you sit your ass right here into the driver. It just hit me like, why y'all helping him back then?
Man, I was not there on the scene, man, at the beginning, bruh.
It's like,
oh God, I'm slipping, hold on.
yeah, come on, slip on out, come on, I got you, come on, slip on out.
I'm like, man, trying to drop you on this ground, man. Trying to get out this van. Oh, man.
A van?
It was like,
What?
I felt like it was such a tight
I'm
quarter.
going to work. Y'all are one man short. I'm gone.
The quarters was so tight, man. I'm like, how and what is y'all doing, man?
Man, I'm going to work so fast, and this is my car. That's my job. Y'all ain't gonna stop me from going to work. I'm going to work, man. I see y'all later. I try. I give you 5 seconds or a minute.
Stuck, man. I was stuck. Yeah, I was
You a
stuck.
better man than me, though.
Nah.
I wouldn't fuck with it.
Nah, man. So if you seen your neighbor hanging out the car, you wouldn't help him?
Yeah, like
See,
him.
that's what I did.
But do I have to go to work?
Even
Am I
if
on
you
my
had
lunch
to go
break?
to, you probably would up on your lunch break. You didn't know it was gonna take that long.
No, look at you doing. Hang on, come on, get this. You're not going back in. Okay. Hey, I was thinking too, man. If you're going back in, what you for? What you want to drive now?
They were going.
What you driving? Where you driving to, huh?
Somebody was going somewhere.
Nah, you ain't driving nowhere, and you can't get the fuck. No. What you gonna do when you get there? You gonna fall out? No. No. I'm not doing it, no, man.
One leg, man. It was a whole situation. Like, I don't know how they normally get in the car or something, but they had one leg, man. So that was the problem. They ain't had nowhere to brace nothing or nothing. That shit was just all over the place, man. I was like, what, you got a skirt on? What the hell, man? Like, this is a skirt. What the fuck?
Hey, man, you got it. So I had this conversation a few times about the wants and needs. All right, so a person can say, I need a new pair of pants. I explained to him that's the difference between you want a new pair of pants. Yeah. You don't need a new pair of pants. Yeah. A need a pair of pants is you don't have no pants. Mm-hmm. That's a need. Yeah. A want, you just want more pants.
Yeah.
Now, what you think about the wants and the needs?
That's what we live in, a wants and needs society. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's confusion?
Especially with the social media and things like that, man. Everything on social media is mostly what people want. You know what I'm saying? But it's rarely things that we need, but it's all things that making us trip out and strive for it. You know what I mean? We don't need half of the stuff that we see most of the time that make us feel like we gotta get, or you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the kind of society we live in, bro. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot to separate that early. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are plenty of things that I want.
Yeah,
but I don't need them to make me do anything better or to make me do anything less. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that I do have, that's what you got to realize too. Some of the things that you do have now, you can make do with, as opposed to wanting something else better or something else that could even work faster or something like that. You have the tools right now to make do.
You have everything.
And that might be your excuse to not be doing nothing because you feel like you want something better. But you could be making do right now. You know what I mean? So that society we live in, man, where we like the keeping up with the Joneses thing, man. That's how we roll, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to just, that goes back to also being happy with what you got, being content, finding a place of contention.
But it seems like that's when we get older that people are more content, or you realize what you do need, what you need.
Yeah.
But it seemed like when we younger, well, from my experience, it seemed like when I was younger, I wanted more. But as I got older, I wanted less.
Or if you are like born into money. Kids that are born into money, a lot of times they be like the fun kids that don't be wanting nothing because they already got stuff. But we are the ones that want to hang with them and be around them because we want what they got. But they burnt out on that. They don't even care about that kind of stuff. That stuff is not big to them. So all through their life, that's how stuff is to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not a big deal. That's why a lot of times that money can't make them people happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing else to want or aspire for or nothing. You got everything.
So it seems like, from what you explained, that we want things that we never had.
That's what we, as we visualize them and see them like that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times you realize you don't even need those things to make you happy.
And then sometimes when you get those things, you realize, like, I don't even want this no more.
That's what I'm talking about by the rich man. Who has everything. Now he can't find happiness. You reach the mountaintop and you realize ain't nothing up there.
All right, so we said the mountaintop.
Whatever they would consider the
No,
mountaintop.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So is it better to be lonely at the top or crowded at the bottom?
For me, I don't think I'll never be lonely at the top.
Yeah, because that's not a real statement. That's
For me, because I'm not. These people that are lonely at the top, they trying to chase this and that, chase greatness and all this other kind of shit. I ain't chasing nothing like that. So I know if I ever make it to the top of whatever I consider the top, they better not ever let me make it to whatever I consider the top, because everybody who I deal with and feel like should be up here with me is going to be up here with me. So I'm not going to be lonely up there.
No, you need to be lonely at the top.
Yeah.
Even if your people don't go up there with you, it's going to be other people that made it to the top too.
Yep.
So y'all may become associates, and they going to be looking at the top, looking around for people too.
Yeah, man. And then also was whatever you consider the top, or of whatever that is, and what that makes the top be that. Like, are you able to feed people, help people, house people, clothe people? What are you buying new basketballs for the high schools? What do you consider being at the top? Because you're able to do those kind of things. What is considered the top for you? You know what I mean? Me is just being able to make sure that the people around me are straight and able to function and move around how they would like to in life.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the top to me. And then
Me
make
too.
sure that I'm good. But I'm not greedy for, oh man, I gotta have an island over here and a big yacht over here and a big this and that. That's not my ideal idea of making it to the top.
Yeah, and everybody got their own thing, and and I always think about Who Moved My Cheese, that book, and then that's exactly what you're talking about. Like, what's cheese to you? Like you said, hey man,